Hi, it's Dr. Elizabeth Alter. So, are you confused about gluten? Yes, gluten is quite a confusing subject, but just keep in mind that the reason why gluten is such a hot topic is because we have figured out that the standard American diet is very high in gluten, and therefore, we've been seeing a lot of problems with the overuse of gluten in our diets. So, but why is gluten a problem? Well, two things. One, it has a protein in it called gliadin, which is very hard for our guts to digest. And the other aspect might be the pesticides that are used for our wheat crops. So there are basically two, there's a spectrum of gluten problems. So there's one side of the spectrum is celiac disease. So these are patients that get very, very ill when they ingest gluten. And these patients cannot take any gluten at all. The other side of the spectrum are patients who just want to stay healthy or want to strive for optimal health by avoiding gluten. So there's there's always a need for moderation. So as long as you're having gluten in moderation, you should be fine. But if you want optimal health, you should definitely try to limit your gluten as much as possible. The other layer of the issue is that we want naturally gluten-free foods. We don't want foods that are in the gluten-free aisle of the supermarket because these foods are actually more inflammatory than the gluten itself sometimes. So just do your best and try to limit the gluten. And again, if you have celiac disease, then you want to follow the instructions that your doctor gives you. Thank you and have a healthy day. And again, thanks for following me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Thanks so much and subscribing to me on YouTube. Thank you. Bye.